positive? Oh, God. Oh. Oh, please, God, let it be Mike's and not Craig's. Oh, please. Oh, God.
Jennifer. Jennifer, open the door. You locked me out.
No, it wasn't you.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Hiding in the office with the door locked isn't fine. Why aren't you at your trunk show?
I was, for a while.
Oh, you made a little cameo appearance at your trunk show? Hey, Jen, you gotta get back there.
I can't! Don't ask me why, okay? I can't be around Craig right now.
All these people want to place orders with the Boulevard G?
That's right, and 2 new buyers in line after that.
Everybody jumping ship on Jennifer. What some people will do to save a few bucks.
Want to make a few bucks. You must be very proud.
You know, your mother was here earlier. Her prescription has lapsed. Your sister was here, too, doing her wounded bird impersonation. You might say, I've had enough Camp Ryan today.
And say hello to Team Munson.
It's my backup.
Permit?
Excuse me?
You have to have a permit to participate in this event. Now, if you can't show me one right now, I'm gonna have to shut you down.
How do you know Craig stole Jennifer's designs?
Are you gonna defend him?
No, I'm just asking.
All right, I just don't feel much like talking about it, all right?
Okay. What are you still doing here? The workforce awaits?
Well, Mike doesn't look so good.
No, but I'm sure he'll feel a lot better after he knocks the stuffing out of that bag. You better get to that limo place. You don't want them to give the job to someone else.
No, I'm not gonna leave you alone with him, with that kind of anger, Kate. I'm not gonna leave you here undefended in harm's way.
Why did you bring them here?
Oh, well, darling, you've been found competent to enter your own plea, and you're determined to plead guilty. So I just thought, I mean, if you're bound and determined to go to jail, you're going to have to tell these girls sooner or later.
You're cruel.
Me? Not me. I'm not sacrificing 2 kids for a third.
I just tried to do the right thing.
All right. I'm sure that's going to be a great comfort to them. I'll get out of your way, and I won't peek. All right, darling? But sweetheart, you know, who knows when next you'll be allowed to touch them. Okay.
Lucinda. You want to tell me what you're doing with my daughters?
It's the only thing I could think of. Bring her back to her senses.
Your Honor, that's a lie. Every word JJ just said. JJ, it wasn't your fault. Your Honor, he was obviously coerced.
Your Honor, I object to this display.
No, I guarantee you that he was threatened into those statements.
That is a wild accusation with no proof to back it up.
Order.
JJ is scared of less. I've seen it myself. Listen to me. Listen, JJ, you've got to tell them the truth. It's okay. The judge is there to protect you, JJ, but you've got to tell her that you don't want to be with Les. It's okay. You just got to tell her.
Okay, that's it.
Sit down.
You will keep your client under control.
I am sorry for the outburst, Your Honor. It won't happen again.
It'll be okay, JJ. We need to discuss some grown-up things. And then we'll call you back, okay? Please take the child out. me give us a minute. Hey, what happened?
I had to say it, or he would kill him.
Who would kill who?
This would kill Dad if I messed up. I think I messed up. Oh, don't tell, promise.
Hey, no, I think that we should tell the judge, honey.
No! He'll kill Dad. Nothing can happen to Dad.
I have guidelines I'm required by law to follow here. Mr. Sweeney has met the criteria of the state for rehabilitation. His program counselor says his violent tendencies are under control.
Yeah, for how long? The man's been an abuser his whole life. That's on record.
Your Honor, this is out of line.
Your Honor, we would like the opportunity to further document
That's not
Mr.
Julia
Sweeney's
last
history
summer.
of abuse.
He would have finished the job had I not walked in and found
Sit
him.
down!
There's a police report in St. Genevieve. We can get that.
Yeah, it's all a bunch of lies, man. I can tell you that right now.
Judge, just help me here.
Gentlemen, be seated. I know emotions run high when a child is involved, but you will control yourselves or you will leave this hearing room.
Your Honor, may I be heard?
1 minute.
This man is habitually violent. That is the reason why Julia gave me custody of JJ in her will. She wanted him to have a safe life, and that's never going to happen with Sweeney.
We never say never in this business, Mr. Morrissey. I have to bring JJ back in now. You will all remain silent and will not try to coach him or intimidate him. I'll be watching. Bring the boy back in, please, and I'll make my final ruling.
Come on, JJ. The judge wants to see you again.
You scared? I would be too. How about if you and I go in together? Would that help? Job or girl?
Huh?
The Coleman division of the universe. You once told me that life is very simple. Anything in the world can be divided into two categories, job and girl.
Right. Some girls are jobs, some jobs are girls. Yeah.
And how would you know that?
I was told. But you know, you're right. That is the Coleman theorem. I'm so flattered you remember that.
Henry.
That was a long night. Man, way too many martinis, I tell you what.
Henry, what's going on? What's on your mind? Why are you hiding out here? And don't tell me it's because you think Mike's gonna explode.
He might. It's a possibility.
Not at me. Come on. Do you still think that every time Mike and I are alone together that our marriage is in danger?
No. No. Fidelity might be at risk,
Henry,
but...
it's not gonna happen.
I believe you.
Okay. Okay, then you're ducking out on this job interview, aren't you?
No, I'm trying to be a loving and supportive spouse.
Paychecks are supportive.
And I'm trying to be a good friend to my buddy Mike. Look at him. You know, like he's working up a thirst there. You know what I should do? I should buy him some brewskis.
Brewskis?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. You couldn't even order a beer, much less drink one.
That is not true, sweetheart. I'll buy the man whatever he wants.
Go. You go get a job. I will take care of Mike.
Sure you'll be safe? Huh?
I'll keep my cell phone handy. Okay?
All right.
All punched out?
Almost.
Listen, I know Craig can be morally challenged, but this could just be business.
Look, if Craig was just doing this from business, he could have taken the money from Barbara and started up anywhere. You know, instead, what did he do? He stole Jennifer's designs. He took everything that she had for that show. You know, he's trying to pass them off as his own. He even took the ad campaigns with my picture on them, put some other guy's face on them.
No.
Yes, he's down at the Lakeview right now selling Jen's designs at bargain basement prices. And trying to ruin her. That's not business, it's personal.
Okay. I'm gonna paint Craig's picture right here. And just hit it. Come on, hit it. Throw in a left for me.
You tired of chasing hot dog vendors now? Is that what this is about?
I fight crime, large and small.
Something about you just screams criminal, large.
Ah, here you go.
Here you go. Okay. This isn't yours?
I believe it says requesting party Craig Montgomery.
Name of company, Street Jeans.
The permit is attached to the company, not the flunky who files the paperwork. Can we get him out of here, Hal?
Afraid, Craig, you're hereby ordered to shut down, cease operations.
Wow, fashion police for real.
Pack up all your toys and go home.
Oh,
Craig.
come on, Hal, this is ridiculous.
Craig, we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way.
Hey, come on, Craig, make it tough for him.
No, I think it's tough enough for you. All right, Hal, I will cease business here immediately.
Thank you, and don't be here when I come back.
This is just a preview. You make a run at this company again, you're gonna run into a wall.
Yes, all the big boys fighting poor, needy Jennifer's battles for her. Why is that?
Everyone I know would be happy for an excuse to take you out. Careful when you pack this stuff up. I expect the court to confiscate it soon. It's stolen property.
Why can't we all just get along?
What do you mean you can't see Craig? You left here ready to rip him apart.
Well, yeah, you know, that's just it. I saw him and I got so mad. And of course, the press was just there lurking about and waiting for us to embarrass ourselves, so I left before I bought us exactly the kind of publicity that we don't need.
The press was there, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you told him what a sleazebag Montgomery is. I mean, he stole your designs and your samples.
Of course.
Well, that's not bad press.
Dusty, I was this close to losing it, okay? And then I would have been the one on the cover story instead of Craig. You know, hysterical designer loses it over former partner, and I just couldn't take
Jen,
that chance.
Do you want me to teach you the facts of life?
Believe me, I know them.
Your trunk show is the follow-up to your big debut. The buyers want to know if you're a one-shot wonder. If Craig gets his way, Street Jeans is going to look like his idea, his work, and you're just another pretty face slapped
and that's
on.
what he does, and I know that. I don't know why. I just walked right into it.
It's over now. Get back to Lakeview and show him up for the knockoff artist he is.
He is truly disgusting.
Jen, I know it got personal, but you gotta suck it up. You gotta be a big girl.
Yeah, I know, and I am. I'm just, you know, I'm trying to save us all from a bunch of bad ink.
Let me take care of that part.
Because if Craig gets in my face now, it
I
could be
will
very
personally guarantee you he won't come near you. All right? You just walk in there like you own the place, 'cause you do. You're not alone.
Thanks.
Jennifer, what is this?
Nothing. Done. There is no crying in business.
That's right. Not even in the fashion business. You're damn right.
Okay. So, where are the samples? I know we had some left.
They're in the car. I put them there after I got rid of your mother.
You really are taking care of me, aren't you?
Of course.
Okay, well then, let's go. And kick some retail butt.
That's my girl. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm so sorry about all this.
Don't worry about it. It's all Craig.
Yeah, well, I do share a gene pool with him. I feel responsible somehow.
I don't.
I don't know what he's thinking. I mean, you're right. If he was going to be booted out of Street Jeans, why not just take his money and do something else?
No, because it's not about the money. You know, Craig's always sitting around. He's whining to everybody about how nobody trusts him. Everybody's in his way. He puts up with all this flack. You know, then he finally gets a chance to be free. What does he do?
Stays in the same place and does everything he can to provoke everyone. Well, is there anything that Jennifer and Paul can do?
Paul's got his lawyers on, and Dusty's got, you know, his legal staff at Worldwide. But you know, Craig, You know, he's smart. He's probably just enough within the law where he cannot be stopped.
Jennifer must be going crazy.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The best revenge is to live well. What he stole from Jennifer this time, he can't duplicate. She's the talent. All she needs to do is just design some new clothes and you guys can live happy. Don't worry about Craig. Don't let him win.
He won't.
Good.
You know what? Because I am not going to be satisfied until I see that he has built something piece by piece and then he just has it snatched away from him in 1 second.
Whoa. You talking about what Craig stole from Jennifer or what he stole from you?
Here you go, Trace. Thank goodness this was locked in a closet that Craig didn't have a key to, otherwise we'd be left with nothing today.
That's all right. This should be enough.
Hey!
Hey, where have you been? Craig had his whole line out on display.
You mean my whole line?
The point is we should have been here, set up and ready to go.
Well, we will be now. What'd the lawyers say about Craig?
That they'll get back to me and that they're working on it, and that's what they always say, and I have no idea what it means. But Al and I figured out a way to get Craig down at least for today.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Everything will be fine, Paul.
Yeah, I'm glad you're so sure.
I am. We'll be free of Craig now, and it'll last.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that that's such a good thing, given the mess he left behind.
It's nothing. Craig left nothing behind. He's done his worst, and he can't hurt us anymore.
Okay. Jennifer, what are you really talking about?
That could be the lawyers. Let me see the orders so far. The minute we have some. You mean there aren't any orders? There's nothing?
Boulevard Jeans got all the business, Jen. It's exactly your stuff with a few minor changes.
And much lower prices. He really does want to hurt me, doesn't he? Any way he can.
She's perfect. A beautiful baby girl, Jennifer. It's too bad you had to shut me out. We could have shared, but now she's all mine. Say bye-bye, Mommy. Say bye-bye, Mommy. Bye-bye.
No.
That's what I say. Jennifer, you can't get rid of me. No matter how hard you try, I'm here to stay.
Is that a hot air balloon? Do you ride it a lot? Does it go everywhere?
All around the world, just to look for Mommy.
I miss you guys. I really do. But you'll always know where I am. Even if I can't talk at that minute, Daddy can call anytime.
Come home now.
Oh, I wish I could. And I'm sorry. But remember I told you that sometimes people have to go away to make things right?
Can't somebody else's Mommy make things right?
So Lily is free to enter any plea she wants, and we can't stop her.
I can't believe that Dr. Michaels didn't help us out with what we're trying to do here. She saw Lily at her worst.
Dr. Michaels. Oh, she thinks Lily's on much surer ground now. Come on. Therefore, we have to accept that in the eyes of the law, Lily is not insane. No matter what you may believe.
Oh, come on. You know better.
Well, darling, the suicide mission, you know, it's beginning to be just crazy enough for me.
Unless she really did kill Juliet.
Darling, you've loved her for 20 years. You can't say that.
I don't want to believe it. I don't. I don't want my kids to lose their mother.
Yeah, you do. You said you'd help her. You haven't done anything. You want Mom in prison.
And I will fully evaluate all claims to the minor child, J.J. Larrabee, including all claims against Mr. Sweeney. However, until such time as there is a full investigation, barring any overriding and immediate reason, I am required by the statutes and by the standing court judgment in his favor to award custody of J.J. to his father.
Let's go, son.
JJ, been trying to say something to your dad.
Bye, Dad.
You saw that, Your Honor. Everyone here saw that. When told to address his father, JJ turned to the one person he felt in his heart to be his dad.
That's because he brainwashed him. What do you expect, man?
That's what you do, man.
I'm your daddy, JJ. Come on, let's go.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Well, if you're having second thoughts about staying, maybe you shouldn't. It is a lot to forgive what Jennifer did.
I have to be at least 2 months pregnant for this baby to be Mike's. 8 weeks.
Okay, you're okay. You're okay. Here, JJ, take your crutches. Let's get going, okay, son?
Hold it right there, Mr. Sweeney. Please sit down.
Your Honor, I apologize. I got a bit frustrated.
That was frustrated?
Well, I'm just a guy I'm trying to turn my life around. It's been very difficult. I don't get any support, and I'm his father.
And you just won.
Your Honor, may I address the court? You said that you could reconsider if there were immediate, compelling evidence. I submit that Mr. Sweeney just gave you that. If he's capable of doing that to JJ in front of you on a good day when he just, as you pointed out, won, one shudders to think what happens when things don't go Mr. Sweeney's way.
I mean, are you serious, man? Really? I'm his father. Why don't you just admit it?
How can we do that when JJ can't even bring himself to call you a father? It's more than just sharing the same blood.
Make the motion.
Your Honor, in light of the events in this courtroom, witnessed by all present, adding to Mr. Sweeney's long history of violence and the short nature of his questionable rehabilitation, I move that you reverse your previous order.
Motion granted. Thank you for making this possible, Mr. Sweeney. I hereby order JJ to be remanded to the custody of his uncle, Keith Morrissey.
Not gonna happen.
Order!
Hey.
Remove your client from this courtroom, counselor.
Come here, come here.
Listen, well done, Mr. Baldwin.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Oh, let me get this.
Come on, buddy.
So I can stay?
Absolutely. We're gonna be together forever, and we're gonna have a lot of fun, too. You did this.
I saw my chance and I took it. I'm just glad my help actually helped for a change.
Can we see Dad now sometimes?
Absolutely. Thank you. No, listen, I should thank you for saving Julia's life back then. Listen, why don't we all go to Al's and celebrate, huh? Super Sunday's around. Huh?
Yeah!
All right, let's go find Mr. Baldwin and make sure he can come too. Come on, this way.
Carly. Can I need to talk to you for a minute?
Yeah. You guys go ahead. I'll be right there.
That was was good. You really helped out there. Thank you.
Well, don't worry. I don't expect anything in return.
Oh, you mean like, trade-off? You saved JJ, and now you want me to save your pal Lily, huh?
No. That's all you wanted.
No, I need your help.
With what?
I want to find out who really killed my sister.
You want Mom in prison. You used me to help you put her in there.
Luke, that's not true. That's ridiculous. Lucinda, will you tell him?
Hi. How'd you get yourself down here?
The bus.
Oh.
I called your house and Matthew told me that you and Dad and the girls were all down here. You said you'd do everything you could to help her.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Darling, we have done everything short of smacking her.
We even tried to get it taken out of her hands, get us appointed guardians so she couldn't enter a plea. Nothing is working, Luke. Your mom wants to plead guilty, and there's nothing we can do about it.
Then I guess I have to. I'm the reason she's doing this. We all know that. And I have to stop her.
Jen and I were in such a good place, Katie. We had it all figured out. At least we thought. How to have a life and her still have the career that she deserves. I was gonna build her a studio by the cottage.
You still could. If you want to.
Seems pretty naive now.
Well, if you're having second thoughts about staying, maybe you shouldn't. It is a lot to forgive what Jennifer did.
She's sure having trouble with it. I mean, she walks around the house like she's waiting for me to throw her out at any minute.
Well, it's gonna take her some time. You need time too. I mean, it's gonna get better, it just takes a while.
Well, that's what I want. That's what we want.
It's so unfair. You work so hard to build something, like you said, piece by piece, and just one mistake, one bad minute takes so long to get back from. Boy, I've been there.
Me too.
And Jennifer's living it for the first time. That's rough.
Jennifer, you can't stop me by sicking Hal on me, Jennifer. I know you're desperate.
You think? I think stealing someone's work because you are nothing on your own is desperate.
Jennifer, Street Jeans wouldn't have happened without me. That's the truth. Now, you can call it all yours.
It is all mine! And you will never have any part of me ever again, then or now. Do you understand me?
Greg, I thought you'd be gone by now.
Yes, I know. Jennifer, you're in business now. You have to learn to live with competition. Or not. But like it or not, I'm in business to stay.
Jennifer, you don't need to listen to me.
I have to get out of here.
Stop. Don't let Craig chase you out.
I'm not. I have somewhere I have to be.
Jen, where are you going? You just got here.
I made my appearance. I have to go.
Now that Craig's gone, you gotta stay here. Take the business back that he stole. I got some buyers. I'm worried.
Finish without me, okay? I have to get out of here.
I thought you were convinced that Lily was the killer,
I was.
but not anymore.
Listen, I want to go back to the night of the murder.
Why? Why should I trust you with anything?
Because I want the truth. If Lily didn't kill Julia, I don't want to see her to go to prison, do you?
What is it you want to know?
Okay, when she brought you back to Julia's apartment, what did she say was different that time?
The police have that information.
Yeah, well, they also have a confession, so that's the end of the investigation. Now, I still got some questions here, and I know you have the answers. Are you going to help me or not?
When Lily and I went back to Julie's apartment, Lily was surprised that Julia was in a different place. She had moved, or been moved.
Yeah, in the meantime, Lily's son, Luke, came by.
We also know that you were there pounding on the door, so for all we know, you went in yourself.
Do you think Luke is capable of murder? Do you think Lily is covering for him like you said?
Well, I think Lily and Luke are probably covering for each other, and they're both wrong because neither one of them are murderers.
Maybe, maybe not.
That is not for you to decide. And you have made a big enough mess with your interfering. Lily would never have been arrested if you hadn't turned in her phony letter.
So it was. The real killer would still be in jail.
I'm not saying that.
I understand Luke has quite a temper. If he was pushed, do you think he might kill somebody?
Luke, there's nothing that you can do.
She doesn't want the police to blame me again. She still thinks I did it.
No, she knows it's not true. There's no reason for her to pretend to be guilty.
What, do you think she is? Well, if you do, then you're wrong. She's still trying to protect me, isn't it obvious? Even if she doesn't think I did it, it doesn't matter. The only evidence they have makes it look like I did.
And we could fight that. But your mother, she doesn't even want to fight it.
Why? What, does she want the girls to grow up without her? I mean, why is she just giving up?
Maybe you should ask her.
Why? What, do you want her to, like, confess to me so you feel okay that you messed up? No, forget it. I'm not gonna believe that. Mom didn't kill anybody.
Right. We know that.
Yeah, you know that, and so do I.
If it wasn't you, and I believe you, and you say that it wasn't, then what other possibilities do we have?
You do think she did it. This is all my fault.
Hey, let him go.
Tell me you're working off your sexual frustration. Seems like hours since I've been here, doesn't it?
Yep, and I've missed you terribly. But these punches are not for you.
Well, tell me, Craig.
Yeah, I think I'm taking up where Mike left off.
How was he when he left?
Pretty worn out. I guess I'll have to do for now. Wow!
You like?
I love a man in a uniform.
Whoa, well.
Looks like you got the job.
Yeah, you're looking at the newest driver for the Apex limousine service at your disposal. The limo's parked out front.
What? You're kidding? You got to drive it home?
I had to, actually. I'm responsible for cleaning it.
Oh, I know this is hard on you.
I get a salary and pay stub and...
I'm so proud of you. And so grateful.
How grateful.
Well, I'm gonna get to live out one of my fantasies.
Yeah?
I'm a rich socialite. My husband's out of town.
Ooh.
And I'm so lonely.
Ooh.
I have the driver for the night who has to cater to my every whim.
You close up, I'll start the engine. We'll take the rest of the afternoon off. You don't have any more, like, friend duty or sister duty or anything like that?
No. They can all fend for themselves. I think the best thing for me to do is to appreciate what I have.
That would be me.
That it would.
I have to be at least 2 months pregnant for this baby to be Mike's. 8 weeks.
I hope this is good news, Jennifer. You're pregnant.
I know. But I need to know how pregnant.
Well, it's hard to pinpoint the exact date.
We'll get as close as you can, Doctor. It's really critical. I have to know exactly how many weeks pregnant I am.
Jenny, so nice of you to show up. Why don't you pull up a chair?
Dusty, not now.
Not now? Then when, sweetheart? When's it gonna be about business? You let Montgomery run you off today.
I had an appointment.
In the middle of our show. Come on. I saw it.
What?
I saw it. You were doing very well until he laughed. Montgomery laughed. All of a sudden, you couldn't stand up.
That wasn't it.
Well, what was it when you grabbed the chair as if you were gonna fall down? I was scared for you.
Feeling well.
It's in your head.
No, it's not.
He's messing with your head, and you're letting him.
Dusty, I'm pregnant.
Oh. Congratulations. I'll buy you and Mike some champagne.
It's not Mike's.
Oh, there you are.
Where's Keith?
He had some business to attend to. He said we should go on without him. But I'm sure he'll be calling you, Mr. Baldwin, to thank you.
So we'd both like to thank you, Michael. Hey, listen, if you ever want to leave Genoa City and start a practice here, I'm sure you'll be welcome.
I'm just glad this one turned out right, huh? And it's all thanks to this woman.
No, you ran with it.
Mm-mm. You figured out a way to get JJ to call Jack Dad.
Well, that's who he is.
Yeah.
Can we go now?
Yeah, you know, this place gives me the creeps, too.
I'm glad you can still be my dad.
Always, buddy. Always.
Well, guess I better get the girls home. Hey, sweetie. We gotta head home.
Mommy said she'll read me a story.
Well, when I come home, I'll read you the story about the red horse, okay?
Why don't you give your mommy a kiss and say goodbye?
Really? And you be good for Daddy, okay? And Daddy's gonna take a lot of pictures at your dance performance next week, okay?
Can't you come?
No, probably not. Daddy's gonna take a lot of pictures to show me your costume, okay? Okay, come on. Bye-bye. I couldn't say goodbye to them.
Good. She's the person I want to see.
Go away.
If you want to help your mother, you're going to let me in.
On the next As the World Turns.
Is it true?
I don't know what to say.
Well, you don't have to say anything. Craig's the one who has to answer for this. If I don't kill him first.
How do you raise children from prison?
Oh, I wish I could make this better for you. Actually, you can.
Either you trust me, or you send your mother to jail. Those are your two choices.